Welcome to Historical Legacies. Here, we dive into history's most intriguing stories, unraveling mysteries, and uncovering truths from the past. Subscribe to join our journey through time's greatest moments. Today, we will be narrating a short story on Cleopatra. If you guys like, please share your thoughts on it, and maybe we'll produce an hour documentary upon your request. Alright, let's begin with the early life of Cleopatra. Cleopatra, the last pharaoh of ancient Egypt, was born in 69 BC into the Ptolemaic dynasty, a lineage of Macedonian Greeks who ruled Egypt since Alexander the Great's conquest. From a young age, Cleopatra demonstrated intelligence, charisma, and a strategic mind that set her apart from her siblings. As a daughter of Ptolemy the XII, she was immersed in the complex politics of declining dynasty, surrounded by internal family rivalries and external pressures from Rome. Educated in Alexandria, Cleopatra was well versed in multiple languages, including Egyptian, Greek, Latin, and others, making her a rare ruler who could communicate directly with her diverse subjects. This linguistic skill earned her respect and enhanced her political maneuverability. Unlike other members of her dynasty, who often disregarded the Egyptian culture, Cleopatra embraced it, presenting herself as a reincarnation of the goddess Isis. This deliberate association strengthened her position as a legitimate ruler in the eyes of the people. Her father's reign was marred by political instability, and his death left a fragile kingdom in her hands. Cleopatra initially co-ruled with her younger brother Ptolemy XIII and was customary under Egyptian law. However, the sibling alliance quickly unraveled, resulting in a bitter power struggle. This internal conflict provided the backdrop for Cleopatra's remarkable rise to power, setting the stage for her legendary reign. In these formative years, she displayed resilience and shrewdness, qualities that would define her legacy as one of history's most enigmatic leaders. Cleopatra meets Julius Caesar. Cleopatra's path to greatness intertwined with Rome's growing dominance. After being ousted from Alexandria by her brother's supporters, she sought to reclaim her throne. The opportunity came with Julius Caesar's arrival in Egypt in 48 BC. Cleopatra's boldness and ingenuity became evident when she smuggled herself into Caesar's quarters, reportedly rolled inside a carpet or sack. This audacious act captivated Caesar, who was impressed by her intelligence and ambition. Cleopatra's alliance with Caesar was both personal and political. Their partnership helped her reclaim her throne as Caesar's military support defeated Ptolemy XIII's forces. Restored as co-ruler alongside another younger brother, Cleopatra solidified her position. However, her relationship with Caesar extended beyond mere politics. They became lovers. And in 47 BC, Cleopatra bore Caesar a son, Ptolemy XV, commonly known as Caesarion. Cleopatra's time with Caesar marked a period of relative stability and prosperity for Egypt. Together, they visited the Nile's grand monuments, and Cleopatra showcased the wealth and sophistication of her kingdom to Caesar. Her goal was clear: to strengthen Egypt's position in the Mediterranean world and secure her dynasty's future. However, this alliance also drew criticism, especially in Rome, where Cleopatra was seen as a manipulative foreigner queen. Caesar's assassination in 44 BC left Cleopatra in a precarious position, but she was determined to maintain Egypt's independence amid Rome's political turmoil. The romance and alliance with Mark Antony. After Caesar's death, Cleopatra aligned herself with Mark Antony, one of the leaders of the Second Triad that ruled Rome. Their meeting in 41 BC in Tarsus was the stuff of legend. Cleopatra, aware of the need to impress Antony, sailed to the meeting in a gilded barge adorned with purple sails, dressed as the goddess Aphrodite. This theatrical display was a calculated move, appealing to Antony's love of spectacle and aligning her image with divine power. The chemistry between Cleopatra and Antony was undeniable, and their relationship quickly turned into a passionate romance. Beyond their personal connection, their partnership was strategically vital. Cleopatra provided Antony with financial and military support for his campaigns, while he offered her protection and the promise of expanding Egyptian territories. Together, they envisioned a powerful Eastern empire independent of Rome's control. Cleopatra and Antony's union produced three children, further intertwining their fates. They ruled together as equals, presenting themselves as a divine couple to their subjects. However, their relationship provoked hostility in Rome, where propaganda painted Cleopatra as a dangerous seductress manipulating Antony to betray their Roman roots. This perception, fueled by Octavian, led the escalated tension between Antony and Octavian, culminating in open conflict. The Battle of Actium and Cleopatra's downfall. The rivalry between Mark Antony and Octavian reached its climax at the Battle of Actium in 31 BC. Antony and Cleopatra's combined forces faced Octavian's fleet in a decisive naval confrontation off the coast of Greece. Despite their preparations, the battle ended in disaster. Cleopatra's fleet retreated, and Antony followed, leaving their forces in disarray. This loss marked the beginning of the end for the both of Antony and Cleopatra. Returning to Alexandria, the couple attempted to regroup and fortify their position. But Octavian's forces soon besieged the city. As defeat loomed, Antony fell on his sword, believing Cleopatra had already taken her own life. Cleopatra, however, was still alive and resolved to negotiate with Octavian. Despite her efforts, Octavian's intentions were clear. He sought to parade her as a trophy in the Roman triumph. Refusing to be humiliated, Cleopatra orchestrated her own death. According to popular accounts, she allowed herself to be bitten by an asp, a venomous snake, though the exact method remains debated. Cleopatra's suicide in 30 BC marked the end of Ptolemaic dynasty and Egypt's independence. Octavian annexed Egypt and it became a province of Roman Empire. Cleopatra's death ensured that her legend would endure, symbolizing both defiance and tragedy. Cleopatra's legacy. Cleopatra's story has fascinated historians, artists, and writers for centuries, cementing her status as one of history's most iconic figures. Her intelligence, political acumen, and charisma left an indelible mark on the ancient world. Cleopatra was a ruler who understood the power of image and used it masterfully to solidify her authority. Her relationships with Julius Caesar and Mark Antony were not just romantic, but strategic alliance that shaped the course of history. Cleopatra's reign also represented the last chapter of ancient Egypt's illustrious history. Under her leadership, Egypt maintained its wealth and cultural identity despite immense pressure from Rome. Her ability to navigate a male dominated world of politics and warfare showcased her extraordinary resilience and determination. In popular culture, Cleopatra has been portrayed as both a cunning seductress and a tragic heroine. These interpretations often reflect the biases of their times. yet they highlight her enduring allure. Beyond the myths and legends, Cleopatra remains a symbol of female power and agency. Her life and reign continues to inspire, reminding us of complexities of leadership and the price of ambition. Cleopatra's legacy is one of brilliance, audacity, and an underlying spirit that defied the constraints of her era. Thanks for tuning in to Historical Legacies. If you enjoyed this dive into history, please like, subscribe, and share. Join us next time for more fascinating stories from the past.